I get scared that that maybe he will go downhill, because he keeps saying he has to get to bottom, and it scares me where bottom might be. And so as I see him deteriorate physically, even though his spirit is really amazingly strong, I fear losing him. So that's the hardest part.
I'd say about 12, 13 years ago, I started, I had a soccer injury, and so I pulled like the iliopsoas muscle and my groin on my right side, my right leg. And I went to do all the typical things like physio and chiropractor and stuff like that. And it wasn't really helping, and the pain slowly worked its way through my body, went through my nervous system. And I started having pain in my wrists, my neck, my lower back, and it just got worse and worse and worse. I eventually became like completely incapacitated. I was homebound for 7 years, and because the pain was so bad, and it was almost like my nervous system was attacking me, and it was creating excessive pain throughout my body. My body was completely like this, right? And to the point where my body seemed to cut off the circulation to my right leg. So my right foot was like in a lot of danger of being amputated, because eventually gangrene would have set in. See, when I was in the hospital, they put me on this, it's called Effexor. It's really an antidepressant. I remember, like, it was beautiful. It was like I was in ecstasy for a little while, but I felt all my organs start to open up a little bit more. I was like, wow, I could take a deep breath, and I was able to talk a little bit. And I had all the time in the world. I'd just sit there and watch the weeks go by, the months go by, the seasons go by, year after year. It was insane. So I'm like, okay, like, let's see if I can put this into some music.
A little bit faster, just a little bit.
For those 7 years, I was able to write my album, and I did it mostly in my head. I couldn't play guitar, but I can whistle a little bit. I was able to get enough breath that I can do melodies.
And then just hold that chord.
Yeah, so then I was able to start playing guitar again. I got an apartment downtown. I was still on crutches, but I was able to get a little bit of more independence. I met a girl who's still in my band. We're still friends, Melinda. She was kind of a godsend. So we spent that whole year together, and she helped basically nurse me back to life. I managed to land a great drummer and a great friend, Alex Van. So he's part of the band as well. We're just getting ready to record our new EP, our first EP with this band, The Reed Effect. She also helped build up my website to begin teaching again, teaching guitar. That's what I do. So I started with one student, got a few more private students. It's taken about 1.5 years, 2 years to get the rhythm going again, and now my schedule is really filled up, and yeah, I feel at home. Like it feels right. It feels good.
We've had a long time together, you know.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's all been fun.
Yeah, nice. Then eventually my friend Steffi got me into T-Rocks. It was absolutely great. It helped fill up my time doing things that I love and helped stretch me as a musician and, you know, as a person too. It's definitely part of the healing process. I spent a lot of that time trying to develop and to evolve as a person, you know, spiritually and mentally, and to have a better understanding of life and who I am. So I took that time. I could completely regroup, learning a lot of different things, and also getting into the alternative therapy like Reiki and osteopathy, homeopathy. You know, all the apathies. People seem to come into my life that when I needed someone, like the right people seem to show up.
But I've been coming to you for 2-3 years.
Yeah, like 2.5.
You brought everything back.
Yeah. It's
I can't believe it because all the feelings back on my head.
Yeah. Oh,
But
really?
also, you know, I learned blues.
Yeah.
We learned a little bit of fun stuff, a little rock and roll.
Rock and roll for sure.
But you know what's been fun?
Oh yeah.
You're younger. You're a lot younger than me. I'm 68. By 68, haven't played hardly at all.
Yeah.
Now I'm like jamming with people, having fun.
It's like a whole new world. Like I feel like an infant in a way. Like everything's new. I'm kind of curious and a little bit scared, but excited. I understand time is precious, and I'm living with more intention. I have a better sense of what I want and what's important. I was a little bit numb back then, I think, you know, from having my negative outlook on life. So I was just kind of there. I wasn't engaged in life. You know what I mean? But now I feel definitely more engaged and strong.